Well, the sea of red was really popping on this Cardinals opening day. You know, Mandy, you were down there.
Oh, yeah, red everywhere. And with the impact of COVID-19 the past 2 seasons, fans were raring to go today. They were singing and dancing, and Fox 2's Andy Banker shows us what they chose to wear mattered more than ever.
Take me out to the ball game.
Take me out to the crowd.
So there's something about opening day. It doesn't just bring out the sea of red, which it does, but it brings out the red things that matter. Like my Cardinal tie from Mom.
My mom bought me this and the earrings. My mother-in-law gave it to me. 1987 edition.
It's like that with Cardinal fans. Every red thing they wear has a memory, a meaning attached, old and new.
Final swing before the ring.
Amanda Sunkel's bachelorette party is here 2 weeks before she gets married at home plate in Busch Stadium, all in keeping with her dad's opening day tradition.
And then we lost my father in 2020, and we're just continuing it on for them. So it's awesome.
Opening day in St. Louis. Who wouldn't want to be here?
Tom Lang dug out the homemade Augie Busch button he gave to his wife long ago, and she wore the earring she bought for her mother in 1967.
She lived to be 95. She's a very sweet lady. And she was a very big Cardinal fan.
And she's with you today.
Yes, she is.
Right there on your ears.
Yes, she is.
Been the home opener since 2009.
Bob Ivy added to his opening day hat pin collection.
Players root for the home team, the Cardinals.
And Sharon Keatley forgave Albert Pujols. She broke out old number 5 again.
My husband bought this for me as an anniversary present. And when Albert decided to leave, I took all the letters off the back. I kept the 5, but all the letters that said Pujols got picked off and thrown in the trash. But he's back now, and I love him, and that's good.
Forwards, 1, 2,
3, 4, you're out at the ball game.
Back at last. Andy Banker, Fox 2 News.
1-2 pitch. Called third strike. The Cardinals strike out 10.
That was it, Mel. That was a winner, baby.
You know, when the new Busch Stadium.
Hey, it's an unofficial holiday in the city of St. Louis, and you knew this was going to be a great opening day by the way it got started. Hall of Famer Lou Brock throwing out the ceremonial first pitch.
Yeah, Lou Brock right down the middle.
Lou, as they used to say. Oh, I get goosebumps. He is my all-time favorite Cardinal. What would opening day be without the Clydesdales too, right? We have live team coverage of the home opener set up for you tonight. Jeff Bernthal is outside the ballpark, live in Ballpark Village with the joyous fans. But first, Mel, we want to go inside the ballpark to News 11 sports director Rich Gould, who has a lot of highlights. Rich?
Hey, Rich.
Yeah, best open. Remember how this day started off, right?
I was very worried this morning.
Rainy. Everyone just thought, oh, it's going to be the worst opening day ever. It turned out to be one of the best, one that fans will remember for the ages. Time to bring on the hero of the day, right?
Yeah.
It would be John Fuller. John, you really came through. We'll give you the credit this time.
Oh, we talked about it last week.
He'll look back at the Cardinals highlights from the 10 years at the new Busch Stadium.
There have been some 2 World Series champions and maybe another one this season. We lost the first 3 games of the season, looked terrible in Pittsburgh, and now it's 4 straight. A 4-game winning streak, and Melanie, they have scored 41 runs in the last 4 games.
They were just saving it all for coming back home,
yeah,
right?
For home cooking.
They want to make their fans happy. They certainly did today.
They did it with 10 more today. That's it from the outfield, formerly known as Mike Shannon's, across from Busch Stadium 3.
And we will be back in just a bit, but first we're going to send it over to Dan Gray back in the studio for all of the news of the day. Dan?
Hey, Dan.
All right, Melanie and Andy, thank you.
I'm a beer and a dog guy, but the chefs, and they are chefs over at the ballpark, they're really stepping up their game again this season. Here's News 11's Rocky Madden.
If you love food, you're...
You know, there's a 2-tiered story here today. 1, the ball game.
Right.
Cardinals won 10-1. 2, the weather. I mean, this day did not look like it was going to end up like this at around 10 or 11 o'clock this morning.
I know, John, you were talking about the timing.
I don't know if you noticed this, Mel, but I did big time. The police presence, it seemed bigger than ever.
Everywhere.
Even compared to World Series. I don't know, that must not be the case, but it sure felt that way, and people have been texting and tweeting me. They thought the same thing. And St. Louis police have a 2-word warning for fans this year. Those 2 words, park smart. The police chief really stressing that. He says there was a significant police presence in downtown St. Louis and around the ballpark today. That's all he'll say. He won't get specific about numbers. He never does. But even so, he says safety and prevention fall as much on the fans as they do police, which may have fans with concealed carry permits thinking, hey, I'll bring my gun. But the chief says just the opposite. He's stressing park smart. It means if you drive to a game, park on the path, not off the beaten path, in parking lots that are well lit with attendants on duty. And do not leave valuables in your cars, especially your guns.
If you come to a Cardinals game,
John Fuller, can you do it again tomorrow? We got another game.
Even better tomorrow, no doubt. In the morning, we'll start off with clear skies and frost into the 60s later this week. Melanie, Andy?
Thank you, John. That'll do it from the ballpark on opening day, St. Louis.
So exciting. Thanks for watching.
What a great one.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is next. Have a wonderful night.
Good night.